Well, I am from Texas, so howdy.
Newly formed club CU Students for Life invited anti-abortion activist Abby Johnson to speak at the University of Colorado this week. It's pretty typical for CU to host guest speakers, but it is very rare for the guest to be conservative, let alone someone who advocates shutting down abortion clinics all over the country. Freshman Kayla Kuhn says finding conservative students is difficult on a campus as liberal as Boulder's.
Obstacles I had starting this chapter was just getting our name out on the campus, because we're such a very liberal campus. 80% of the student population defines themselves as a liberal. So just trying to really hone in on getting that 20% of students who would possibly be interested in the club was really a challenge to get.
As Johnson noted during her speech at the University Memorial Center, allowing her to speak was a legal challenge, but she delivered a captivating message about abortions in the United States. Some of her key points are hard to swallow. She says that Planned Parenthood was made to exterminate ethnic minorities from the country, that 40% of Planned Parenthood's work is performing abortions, and that hundreds of pregnant women die from unsafe abortions every year. Her solution to this problem? Shut down all Planned Parenthood clinics. Abby Johnson was a director at a Planned Parenthood clinic in Texas until 2006, when an abortion she helped perform traumatized her, and she began what is almost now a 10-year crusade against Planned Parenthood and abortion practices in the United States. She made vehement statements about Planned Parenthood, such as that women who got abortions in their clinics were killed from excessive hemorrhaging. But when asked to cite the information she was referring to, Johnson told viewers to Google it. She wouldn't cite the source directly, so we decided to look into the subject ourselves. Turns out she's telling the truth. Tanya Reeves died of excessive bleeding during an abortion procedure in Chicago, Illinois in 2012.
A Chicago Planned Parenthood. They perforated her uterus during the abortion. They poked a hole right through her uterus during the abortion procedure, almost into her bowel. They let her lie there on the abortion clinic table for 5 hours and hemorrhage to death before they called an ambulance.
For Ginger Thu, who had to go through the horrible process of getting an abortion in the third trimester, the decision was a last resort option.
Going through the decision to have the abortion, I needed to weigh out several things. My health, my current health. We had gone to several different specialists, each time hoping to hear a different answer, and we didn't. They were all agreeing on the same outcome, and it wasn't good.
In the end, Ginger's abortion saved her life and allowed her to raise 4 children who are happy, healthy, educated people. One of her daughters is starting a new family of her own, and a new legacy as well. Jesse Hughes, News Team Boulder.